left from my bedroom. You don't understand me. It's true. It's my black bedroom. It's true. It's Ask an Engineer because
Mom, don't you
the show will go on. I have a black light that I'm putting up.
Cool.
So we're still moving. So this is where the show is tonight, live from New York. It's Ask an Engineer.
It's so punk, though.
Well,
you know.
How about that?
That's cool. All right, it's me, Lady Ada, with me, Mr. Lady Ada, hardcore. And look, it's the Heckaday logo behind me.
Yeah, so I'm unpacking. Sorry. Yeah, so by the way, I have a microphone on, so I can actually get up without it being tethered. So I got that going on. So while I'm here,
wow.
Yeah, so while I'm here, these are green screens, but nothing. I wasn't supposed to do the show from here, but this is one of the people who were before Hackaday got acquired by Siemens and Supply Frame. They were doing stuff like this, and that's my logo that I'm in. So if in a different universe, I'm doing the Hackaday show.
Yeah.
But it's the Ask an Engineer show with Lady Ada. So, anyways, if you F around, you found out. That's the code tonight.
I don't know do I the one who found out or you found out?
I found out.
Okay.
I found out that Superman was a pretty good movie last night. We went out. We were trying to go out on Tuesdays and we saw Superman, and I really liked the character Mr. Terrific because he had computers and he was like, I think he was the best character because he had computer skills. He was great. Anyways,
can I say the best line in the movie? Like by far was when he said, and it's not a spoiler. He says, "The controls are easy and intuitive." I don't know why, but that was like the funniest thing I've ever heard.
So you could tell. So by the way, just want to do a quick Ask an Engineer movie reviews for nerds.
Okay.
So the movie is really good, but then like a focus group put extra humor that you could tell it was people aren't going to get jokes or something, so they had to put other things in there that so the way they said it was so deadpan. It's like you'll be able to fly it. The controls are easy and intuitive. It was every professor talking about something. It was just
every MIT student. I mean, I went, so it's was every conversation. It's so intuitive.
It was like Jacob Nielsen talking about no more flash on websites. Donald Norman saying, "Why do you have colors on websites?" Anyways,
okay.
So it's a movie that you could see. I have lots of questions about Superdog, but we're going to do the show. 10% off in store all the way up till 11:59 p.m. Found out is the code. I think it works. Try it, please. And tell me, by the way, please try the code because I don't know if I did it right.
Find out.
We're going to do NPI and we're going to do new products. And then we're going to film a bunch of other stuff. And I'll talk about why soon. It'll all be great soon. So we're going to do NPI. This week is Abercon. It's one of the new songs off Mayhem from Lady Gaga.
I know.
Abercon. Okay, so it's brought to you by DigiKey. Thank you so much, DigiKey. And we're going to do some new products. We're doing new products a little bit different this week. What we're going to do is because I ran out. Everything is on another computer. There's a reason. I have a fiber optic cable. And I thought I was being clever. And you know what I did? I found out.
but we experiment. We try stuff. It's not the same thing every week. Cool. People get excited. You never know what you're going to get.
I know what I'm going to get.
On Ask Engineer.
I did it anyways. So anyways, that's how we're going to do products. All that and more on, you guessed it. Okay. Let's start the show right away, Lady, because we have a babysitter. We have to do stuff with her. Right?
Let's do it. Yeah, we're going to wrap it.
Yeah. I was supposed to do this big high Salesforce thing because I was doing this Salesforce Slack thing, and I'm just gonna have to postpone that. Let's go to the first segment.
Hi on NPI.
Hi on NPI, brought to you by DigiKey and Adafruit. Every single week, Lady Ada uses her power of engineering to help you find the new product that's being introduced into the world of electronics. This week, it is
Abercon, who made a crystal included RTC this week. And it's cool because it's small. It has wide voltage range. It works with I2C. Abercon, what's interesting is I saw this and I was like, that's interesting. I know that they made crystals because we use their crystals and oscillators all the time. Like this one, we've actually one of every product we use has microcontrollers and the microcontrollers need a crystal. And Abercon is just a famous crystal supplier. They're reliable. They have thousands of different options. Like this MP3 decoder chip has a 12.288 megahertz crystal, has to be exact, perfect to decode MP3s. And then right there in the middle above the Adafruit Star logo is an Abercon crystal. So this product is, what's interesting is like, since they're so good at crystals, they're probably like, well, why don't we make a thing that uses crystals, which is a real-time clock module? So usually they're sold separately. You get the chip, you get the crystal, but of course Abercon is like, we make crystals, we can just embed it inside. So this is a real-time clock module, which is used when you need to keep track of time, especially when the main power of your computer, microwave, phone, alarm clock goes out. It has a coin battery for backup power, and it can keep track of time even when the main power is cut off. So important things to note is, how precise is it, the power range, how long it can last on a battery. And what's neat about this one is, I didn't put the math in here, it's in the text, is if you look under features, it has high stability 5 plus or minus 23 ppm. So that ends up being about like 2 seconds a day, which is not bad. That's worst case. Best case is about like a half a second a day. So that's pretty good for a real-time clock, especially one that is not temperature compensated. Another thing you can see is under the power ratings, this can do 1.2 to 5.5 volts for logic and power, which is the means you can use it with microcontrollers up to 5 volts, like an Arduino compatible, or a microcomputer that runs from 1.8 volts. All of them work just fine. So like many RTCs, there's an I2C bus. That's how you communicate with it. What I like about this one is it has 4 different power management pins. And so there's VDD, which is the main power for the chip, and that can be 1.2 to 5 volts. And there's also VIO, which means the I2C and GPIO pins have their own logic level shifter. And there's also VBAT, so that's the battery backup for the power, and you can switch over to that automatically. So that's not every RTC does that. And then of course, built in, you can see the crystal oscillator. You will need a battery to go with this. So you can pick up a coin battery from DigiKey. That will be the backup. You could also use a super cap or a lithium ion battery. But if you compare, like this is a kind of a classic RTC with the chip and separate crystal, it gets really big. It's like up to 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch. What's nice about this one is it's the size of like what normally is a crystal, 2.5 by 3.2 millimeters. So very compact. You save a lot of space by not needing external crystal. And best of all, it's in stock. They just put them in stock. There's a whole reel available of the part number complete AB RTC
I can't really do this week, see, because it's just...
That's okay.
Yeah, my laundry's over there.
The AB RTC. Yeah, but you have a beautiful real-time clock. You know when laundry time is. Is in stock.
We have these atomic modules that someone gave us.
Yeah.
And I want to make a watch out of it.
We will.
I know where they are.
Yeah.
They're in Altoid tin.
They're a secret. We're not supposed to have them. For about
we're not supposed to have
them.
But like, who's going to get them? The atomic police? Anyways, you should buy this thing. Check
it out. These are really good, really tiny, good for small portable projects where space is at a premium.
Thanks, DigiKey.
On NPI.
Alrighty, if you've been tuning in, we're going to do 2 segments, and then I found out that you can't do what I was trying to do. Normally all the planning works, but it comes down to like, if your whole thing comes down to a cable, don't do it, for all sorts of reasons, and then it's not what you expect. So let's go right to new products, but we're going to do new products a little bit different because the new product show is on a different computer, but I had a backup plan. There's always a backup plan. Here we go. Ready?
All right.
Okay, so let's Okay.
All right.
Woo!
I'm just doing this thing. You could also hide me, by the way, if it's.
Oh, I know what I'll do.
Okay.
I know what I'll do.
What?
Just everyone pretend. I'll fix this in post.
You have to CGI this like crypto.
Yeah, so anyways, as I'm fixing this, I know the rest are wrong one. So the discussion that I was having with Lady Ada the entire time before we watched Superman was, is Superdog neutered? Is he responsible? Oh, look at this.
Whoa.
You can't, oh, look at this. Oh, wait, it's not real time, but like, check this out. It's like the Phantom Zone.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm being punished for making fun of Superdog.
Oh no, Q's here.
Yeah.
Or what's the Mixed? What's the name of that character?
If you say it, I think another dimension opens up.
Yeah.
But anyways, so
that's really annoying.
Yeah. So okay,
Okay,
about so the
sorry.
thing is, I was wondering like what type of dog, like what type of space pet care there is, because I had an idea a long time ago that was like if there's aliens, ask them what their pets are, because you'll learn a lot about someone from what their pets are.
Yeah.
So there, see, I'm off to the side.
Okay, great.
Guess what, everybody, your wish came true.
You can keep talking, and
Yeah.
everyone's going to blame me.
The
Okay.
more money you put in, the less fill there is. So wait, let me just finish. So here's the thing. The whole point of this was just to kill a little bit of time while I push us off to this side here. But the whole idea that there's a dog is cool, and there's like surprises with it. But I don't know if the dog is neutered, and if he is, how did it happen, and what type of dog care do you do, and how does Superman shave? There's all these things that I wish they would just. There's so much humor in it. So, anyways. What's the first product?
Let's see, new product. Okay, so how about we go, can you scroll down and we'll do these little mini breadboards?
Yeah, which one?
Okay, so start with this one. So I actually got this request from a couple teachers, and so I thought I'd stock these. These are little breadboards, and what's interesting, if you look on the bottom.
Maybe we'll do new products like this. It's kind of cool.
This is, actually, this is fun.
You know what? Why don't we just live in the product pages? You know what? I'm going to take this as a W. Is that what people say when they win?
Yeah, like boomer.
Did they say that?
They say take the L or take the W, yeah.
No, the L would be the loss.
The loss, I'm saying.
I'm going to take the win. No, because I kind of like that we're showing off our product pages because we spend a lot of time on it. Maybe the product page will be
This
like
is
a
a
video
nice-
carousel.
It's a nice gallery view.
You know what? Maybe I'm going to talk to the team because if I can you know what? Ooh, if I could put green, if I can put green screen color. Remember we did that with Make Code?
Yeah.
If I could put green screen right here, then I can if I could flip it, then all of a sudden you come in here. Like I could,
Think of how much time you wouldn't have to resize the images.
like, I'm not going to do it now.
Okay, not.
Let me run a cable. No. So anyways, what are we talking about? What are we doing here?
So if you look at the bottom of this product,
Tired.
it's okay. The bottom of this product, there's these two little nubs on them. And if you look at the top, it's like each row is 5 points. Those 5 points are tied together, and there's 11 rows that are separate. So it's like a little miniature breadboard. In this case, it has 55 pins. And then we also have a version with 25 pins.
You could never do this before.
That's right.
Yeah, we could never explore the Adafruit site together with Lady Ada by your side.
We're doing it.
Wait a second.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, that's cool. All right, so go back to.
Yeah, here, just drive.
Oh, fine, cool.
No, just drive. No, look at this whole thing.
I know.
I can put a camera down and people can watch you
This
drive
is
a
good.
mouse around.
I know how to. Yeah, this is a nice mouse too. Okay, so this version.
Oh, here, you know what?
It's-
You keep.
Do you want to just leave?
No, I am.
Bye.
I am.
Okay.
I'll come back in 15 minutes. No, I'm gonna put the green screen. Right
Okay. It's always fun here at the Lady Ada household.
Well,
Okay.
look, because we cropped you,
I know.
so now I could just do this.
Yeah. Okay. So this is a 5x5. So this is 5 rows of 5 pins each. So it's like, you can even kind of see the lines coming down. You know what? The pointer is really nice, by the way, because I can point at stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can see the line. So this is like one row, so 5 rows. And it also has the little nubs underneath. And what this means is, if you look here, you get these breadboard plates, which we stock in like 92 and by 132 and 64 by 89 millimeters. And there's like a coin image so you can see the relative size because these are, they're hard to gauge. This one's like big and that one's small. And then you plug them in. And I guess like a lot of teachers and students use these to make little like circuit board projects, but like more freeform. One thing that I'm sure everyone's going to ask is like, is this Lego compatible? Because it looks like it is. It's not. It uses a different pitch for the bumps, and the bumps are not compatible. I wish it was Lego but compatible. It's not. Still, I think this is still very useful.
All right.
Okay. Wait. So let's go back.
Yeah. So all you do is just.
I know.
Yeah. We just treat this like a.
Or just go to what's new.
Yeah. We just treat
Perfect.
it like this here. Right?
Okay.
I'm just move some stuff around.
Keep doing stuff. Go do your laundry.
We only have 10 minutes. Go fast.
Okay. Then wrap it up. Okay. So the next is we've got the quad e-ink display, and this is a raw display. So this is what you're getting. It is a 2.13-inch diagonal display with 4 possible colors for each pixel. So this is like shows you can actually do, it's 250 by 122 pixels. You can do like fairly complicated graphics. You can do text. And of course, when you unplug it, it still works. It's like e-ink. However, you need a driver for it. It doesn't come with a driver, and it's not breadboard friendly. So we recommend the e-ink Feather, but down in the text, I have a couple other boards that you can use, but you need something that has the standard 24-pin connector. Now, if you're like, I don't want to do that, I want to just wire it up to my microcontroller or microcomputer, We have a version that is on a breakout board ready to go. Same display, but it has mounting holes. It has pads. It has an iSpy connector, so you can like plug this into your microcontroller or like a Raspberry Pi. Has an SD card slot, even has SRAM, which is really handy because if you're using this on something like an Arduino 328 compatible, like this very small chip that doesn't have the 8K of RAM you need, you can use the off-chip RAM in order to buffer the display. And we've got an Arduino library for it right now, and then CircuitPython is coming in like a day or two. So we'll have that. And this is the star of the show.
All right, I made it back in time.
Everything's great. No, I wrapped up perfectly.
Okay.
So that's the star.
Okay.
So that's it. That's new products for the day.
All right, that's new products for the week. This week, please buy something so I can buy 2 cables. So I always buy 2 of everything. This is just like we're sampling these fiber optic cables, and I was.
Okay.
So, anyways, that's the code for tonight. 10% off the Adafruit store, and we'll finish this up. What we're doing is, I think, because we have the new Adafruit factory, we also moved personally, and we have a kiddo, and then we have a kiddo on the way. We talked about. So I'm moving everything again, but this is a good move because it's in preparation for something that's months and months from now. But I've learned lessons, not all of them.
I thought this was a fun show.
But all of them the hard way. So that's our show for tonight, everyone. We'll see everybody next week. But I think what I'll be able to do is I want to do some short form interviews, but not in the Ask an Engineer format because we have enough room in your office for a couch and when people stop by. Because podcasts are cool and everything, but I'm kind of they're not. People are they do podcasts because they've tried everything else and it's failure and it's garbage. There's so many garbage podcasts. I hate to say it, and I know too much history of podcasts. Anyways.
Razor and Blade. They had a couch. They sat on the couch and they had the cool TVs and stuff.
Well, I like when we were doing pseudo random with Colin, and
That was cool.
And I think what we can do is the same thing here. So, anyways,
we still have that blanket.
Yeah. So, anywho, with the Adafruit Museum, with all the stuff getting unpacked and all of our personal stuff getting unpacked, I think this will be good. But we run a company. If I just did this, that would be a job. But we're just gonna keep. I'm just gonna keep hitting broadcast at 9 or 8, and then we're gonna hopefully move the show to during the day. So, anyways, that's a little bit of a recap before we go get our kiddo.
By the way, we do stuff live. We do open source. We release everything to the public.
Yeah.
It's all it's all true. There's no makeup.
There was there was a week where people were Adafruit does LLMs and AI and everything, and actually no one says it anymore. Everyone's you know what? You guys are grocery humans. I'm friends with AI. I'll see you later. I'll be back on the field, friends and adversaries, tomorrow morning. I gotta take a break.
You get 4 hours off.
Everyone gets off between 2 and 6 tonight. Goodbye. Here is your moment of Zener.